Yo, welcome back to my channel, to Born 2. So you know the vibes, you know what time it is. We are here. Happy New Year. 4 years in, man. We are here. Yeah, we're doing Maglera today, man. He released the album, I think, early December. Album is filled with a lot of features, man. And to be honest, they all did their work, you know. So when I first saw them, I first saw the track list, I was like, I'm not sure if this is the right idea. Yeah, and this tape, man. But I guess because it's a mixtape, I mean, this is why it's feature heavy. Still not, for me, it's not cohesive enough, man. I think there's a lot going on here, especially on the production side. And I think it's too long as well. I don't know what's up with artists now and this thing of dropping a lot of songs. I mean, maybe because we're in the streaming era now, niggas are trying to kind of like get the bag, but it's still, man. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this album is not really, like I said, it's not cohesive enough. It's too long. I didn't like the first part of the album because for me it sounds like it's a double disc, you know. The first song, God Is Power, shout out. I felt like a gangster listening to that. I mean, Maglera obviously came with the braggadocio, you know. He came with the delivery, you know. So I mean, fair enough. Envy, shout out to Tado Soul, man. Yeah, and Leah Butler. Oh, they were just walking on water there, you know. I think Leah Butler really got into her Zamajova pocket, you know. To be honest, dog, I didn't know Leah Butler is black. Is she black? Obviously, she probably is because she was speaking closer here. She was singing closer. So, but the name, I always thought, even when I was listening to Sibo the Gift, shout out to Sibo the Gift, man. I've always thought that like she was white or something. But definitely, man, she came through. Shout out to Tado Soul as well. I think Tado Soul, his verses on Envy and is it Damia Dreams or something. I think Tado Soul really came through on this tape, man. Shout out to also Malum Kuket and Casper Novist, obviously on New Milano. I think it only makes sense that Malum Kuket is featured here because obviously I think him and Maglera have sort of like a bit of similarities, you know. I mean, they are fashionistas. They've got their own language going on, their own style going on. So I think I really liked my Malum Kuket on this tape. But yeah, and then just the album takes a huge, like a weird turn, bro. Like from International Chama Boy. It's a vibe. That song is a vibe, but I just didn't really like the production. I think the next International Chama Boy, Cape Town Music, Banyana Dem, Copenhagen and Jealousy. Oh my god, horrible production there. I don't know what's up with the whole drill / electronic feel. I don't know, maybe he was paying homage to, I don't know. I just didn't understand why this type of production was even on this tape, you know. So I guess, but because it's a mixtape, so they were probably just trying to sort of like try different stuff, and I guess trying to be, you know, different and not trying to conform to industrial standards and whatever. What's the point of being different if the output is still gonna be cock, you know? So because I still, no, man, like I didn't like any of the songs here. I mean, fair enough. I mean, especially on Cape Town Music, it speaks about how he grew up, how tough his upbringing was, you know. So content wise, my Jared didn't miss here, man. I just didn't like the production. But for me, the album, I always start the album from Kilorile because I think it's palatable. It's what I'm used to. Kilorile, I really liked the transition from Kilorile to Speak Love. Shout out to Marcus Harvey. Oh man, beautiful verse, beautiful performance as always. Shout out to Leah Butler and Wonder Season. Shout out to whoever produced Soulfly. way they actually flipped the Taven Kempo sample, man. Beautiful, man. That's probably one of my favorite songs here. So easy on the ear, probably the most replayable song here. And shout out, and then Hip Hop Doggo. Man, just like a drumless this is just like a drumless production, pure rapidly rap vibe. It really showcased how good of a lyricist Maglera is. It's just so weird how he actually featured Blakey here, because Blakey is not really renowned for being a lyricist, but I think obviously if you familiar with Blakey's background, obviously back in his SoundCloud days, he used to like really rap. So shout out. I mean, it's actually the most lyrical song here. So I really loved it, man. Like, it was one of my favorites actually. And then Bopelo, beautiful, man, beautiful again. Leah Butler, man, I'm giving you flowers, girl. And this is Maglera. He was like, the way he flowed on this song, bro, like, shout out, man. Like, he actually he was basically just paying homage or giving flowers to single mothers, how tough it is to actually be one. And yeah, man, shout out to Maglera, man. He really flowed here. Charmaine, shout out to Latinova, man. I think he really had a good verse here. Now, although 25K actually had he was only featured on the hook. I don't really understand why, but I guess because they are both dope boys, so I guess maybe that's why he was here. But yeah, I don't really like 25K's hook. I didn't like his part, but it doesn't really matter, because I feel like Latinova really carried this song. So shout out, man. If I'd say, when I first saw that he featured Nadia Nakai, I was like, brother, what is this? But she actually came through, man. I liked her performance here, so shout out to Nadia Nakai, man. And Dark Knight, I think we all familiar with this song because he performed it on the Raider radio. I think on it was one of his freestyles earlier. Shout out to ASAP. Is it ASAP? Whoever, I forgot who he featured. He featured ASAP something. One of my favorite songs actually. A huge disappointment for me was Scarface. I feel like when I first heard Scarface, it was on Twitter, and I remember, bro, that's my favorite song of 2023. I remember I actually had to like download it, even like, when you go on Google and be like, download Twitter videos into MP3s. Yeah, they're dark. The live version, man. Like, I just feel like the live version and Maglera's voice and his performance on this song, on that production, bro, like on that live version, and the way that the live piano keys, bro, like I felt connected to the song, man. I was like, wow, this hits home, And the studio version, I didn't really like the guitar riffs here. Even I don't know why they had to actually change the production. It really threw me off, to be honest. I think it would have been better for me if he kept the live version even on the album. Remember how Kendrick did I with on To Pimba Butterfly, how he put the live version on. I think Maglera should have just done the same thing here, but I guess he had different ideas. But I don't know. Overall, man, in a nutshell, this tape, it's okay, bro, but it's still not cohesive enough for me. Obviously, people are still gonna blab about, he's only a feature artist, man. He'll never give you a good, solid body of work as a solo artist. And I think this plays into that, because this was a bit disappointing. But I didn't mind the second part of the latter part of the album, but the first part, didn't really enjoy. I'll probably give the album a 5 out of 10. So yeah, a bit disappointing, but also I like the second part of the album, so I'm a bit conflicted, but yeah, I think it deserves a 5 out of 10. So yeah, okay, shout out.